Welcome back, caffeine addicts, to another episode of Coffee's Cold Cuts, where we give you a small review, non-spoilery mostly, of course, and you decide whether you want to go see a movie. I'm your favorite movie and show expert, A5 Cup of Coffee, and we are here to talk about probably the first big blockbuster, maybe second behind Dune 2, but Kong versus Godzilla: The New Empire. This is the sequel to Kong versus Godzilla, where we last seen Kong and Godzilla part ways after fighting Mecha Godzilla. And in this movie, we got to see a lot of Kong being like very, very smart. I believe if I had to place a main character title on anybody, I would say it was Kong. And we got to see him be set traps and see his daily life on surviving in Hollow Earth. And we got to see that he was lonely, of course, because, he went down there looking for his family, especially after the whole encounter with Godzilla. And we get to see how the humans interact with Kong, doing a few things that you'll see in the movie. I don't want to spoil too many things for y'all, but of course the glove and one other thing. And actually being able to meet up with others of his kind, which I don't feel like I'm spoiling anything because you see that in the preview. And technically defending his kind against the new big bad, which I don't want to get too far into it, but we get to see that. Now, also we get to see sprinkled in Godzilla, who for me, I love this version of Godzilla. He had his lumbering, towering thing going on for a long time, but also this is the fastest I've ever seen Godzilla move. He's jumping, he's suplexing people, and I really do mean he is suplexing people. He is as one of the YouTubers that I follow calls it, the smoke seeker. When he wakes up, he finds the smoke, he throws hands, and then he goes back to sleep. This man is the hand thrower, the smoke seeker. Do not mess with Godzilla in this movie. But all for all, I will say this movie was very enjoyable. It had a nice little plot. We even got a little bit of a subplot with the human, especially Gia and her adoptive mother, trying to find her place in the world, because we do know that she is the last of the Iwi people that were on Skull Island. We know that a big storm took them away and Kong protected her. So she's the last of her kind, and they had a lot to do with Hollow Earth. All together, man, with all these things, even with Shimo and the Scar King and their story and how they came to be and everything, I really like how everything was intertwined. 2 hours doesn't feel like 2 hours. It passed by really fast, just like the first Godzilla versus Kong. Overall, I give this movie a nice 7.5 cups of coffee out of 10. If you can, go see it in the theaters in IMAX. Y'all tell me what y'all thought.